Thank you, Michael. And you know, it's always so much fun when we have an author come by the studios, and today is no different. I'm joined today by author and photographer from the local area, Cassidy Thomas. Cassidy, thank you for coming to the studio today. It's awesome to have you here.
I'm super happy to be here.
And I want to get the ball rolling right away. For people that are not familiar with you, give me a little bit of background. Who is Cassidy Thomas, for those not familiar?
Well, I live in Cape Vincent. I'm 25. I've written over 10 books for children and young adults. I love to do a little bit of everything besides write. I'd love to do photography, whether it's film, photography, or digital. I love VHS tapes and archiving, and I love to do scrap medaling and lawn mowing. I love to do a little bit of everything.
You like to lawn mow? God, I haven't lawn mowed in a minute. Oh my goodness. Now,
I enjoy it.
There's a lot of avenues to cover in that place alone, but let's start from the author perspective. You've got a couple of your books right here. You're a children's author, but you're also a fiction author. So I want to start by asking you about your books, your children's book series, The Adventures of Fernando and Sebastian. First of all, who are Fernando and Sebastian?
Well, they are my 2 plush puppies.
Oh, look at them. They're so cute.
They are. They're happy to be here.
Look at them. Oh my God.
He wears his heart on his feet.
Is that Fernando?
That's Fernando.
Fernando, how you doing? Is this your first time on camera?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, that's Fernando. This is Sebastian.
What about you, Sebastian? Are you excited to be here today?
Yep.
Good for you.
Yeah, they are old puppies. They are well over the age of me, 25. They are 36, about to be 37.
Wow.
And well, they go on old-fashioned adventures. You don't see any technology in the books. They just go on little fun. We go around the area. We kind of go out of state at times, and they just find the little places.
Do you have a personal favorite adventure that Fernando and Sebastian have gone on?
I find a little bit of a favorite in everything. I think when I'm with my grandparents is the best fun. I think it's just the joy when I just set them somewhere, or I just it's the people that you're with, and you see the smile on their face, and then people ask about your books, and then if they read a book or you tell them about it, it just makes their day. And it's like one little comment can help out someone.
And now you're also a fiction author. You've got a couple of your books here, like Nights in Black and Blue, Seagulls That Dance by the Sea. I want to know, when you start making your books, whether The Adventures of Fernando and Sebastian or these books, where does it really begin for you? Where's the inspiration come from?
That starts way back when I wrote a story in kindergarten about snakes. I just kept writing ever since. And I was more into writing than friendships, I'd say, in elementary school. And I just started writing little stories. And then finally, when I was in 9th grade, I just saw this bad stuff going around all around the world. I thought, I want to write a story and make sure that somebody knows in the world that something's okay. So at 15, I began Nights in Black and Blue, and finally, in 2020, late 2020, I found I do self-publishing through Amazon. So I finally wrote my book, and I wrote a series on it so far, and it's like 16 on up. I wanted to make it realistic. I wanted to make it raw, and yeah.
And now you're also are you working on any books currently that you'd like to share with the public right now?
I'm working on a few from high school, actually, that I still had in paper. I've got paper everywhere. And I just wrote one recently. It's so new that I don't have it out. It's called Pine Memories in an Elegant Box. It is based off of a short story that I wrote senior year, and the title of it was 2 People in a Room, and we had to create in creative writing class 2 people in a room. And I thought, I'm going to make a whole book on this, and I changed it up a little bit because it was kind of like a ghost story. So I just made it about this guy that's these guys in a band, and he goes up north and he finds an old book in a box.
Interesting. And now I want to start diving into your your photography a little bit. Where did the inspiration for that begin?
I just saw, I live out in the country. I saw this nature, and I always saw how you can capture a memory just once. It's like a sunset. You can't capture a moment again that same way with the person that you're with too. So I thought, I'm just gonna take hundreds and hundreds of photos. That camera that I brought with me today, that's probably had over 10,000 photos with it since 2018, since
Wow.
I got it. And I also do film photography too.
Ooh, that's fascinating. Tell me a little bit more about your film photography. What's some of the stuff you shoot on film versus on digital?
I kind of try to get the same perspective, but I love how grainy it is. Like it captures what I really love, just old-fashioned stuff. And it can kind of fool people at times. Like, yeah, that was taken in 2025, but it was really like not. The camera's 1995. You can fool people.
Don't worry, no one's gonna know. It's gonna be a secret. This was actually
Yeah.
taken in 1925, not 2025. No, don't confuse it.
Yeah.
Now, you also have a YouTube channel. What
I
is
do.
this about?
So this tape right here is one of my many. I got started with that since my my obsession came from my second obsession from writing books. I began watching the movie Shrek over and over again. It was my favorite movie, and I thought, I want to preserve this. And I found out we had even more recorded tapes. That is a PBS tape.
Oh, no kid. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
seeing some programs on here. You got
Yeah.
Nova. Ooh, that's a familiar one. Zaboomafoo with the
Yep.
Krat Brothers.
Yeah, yeah. I wrote it kind of really quick, so you can't see it too much. But I was just, I love how it's like a picture. You can't get that same footage twice. So I thought I'm going to archive this. And my late third-grade uncle recorded a lot of these for family and for him. So I thought, in his memory, I want to put it out there, these old commercials. And I've had local people telling me, hey, thank you for that.
What other vintage tech do you use for like stuff like this?
Oh, I have VHS-C also, those little tinier ones.
I've never heard. What is VHS-C? I've never heard of
It's
it.
like, it's a tinier version of it's like on a camcorder mostly, and there's like other devices you can put into a VHS tape to watch. It's just another camcorder, basically.
So you're pretty much like an every woman, from YouTube to VHS tapes to authors to
Yeah.
photography. And Fernando and Sebastian are like glowing right now. Is 36 the average life expectancy for a dog?
No.
Darn.
No,
Yeah, you
I
guys are living like long.
I mean, they've got brothers and all that are like, they're probably like from the 50s, but they're not that old yet. They might get embarrassed by their age. But
do some of their siblings get to show up in some of your books?
Yep, they're in the future. Yep, they got a sister that's all white, and we keep her kind of safe because she gets dirty very easily. These boys
I
like to
can
get in the mud.
imagine.
Yep.
Now, I'm hearing a lot of what you're doing, and what I really want to know is, for somebody, the aspiring artist, somebody who wants to get into this field but doesn't know where to start, what's some words of encouragement you would suggest to get started in writing?
I would say to keep going. Don't give up on it. You got to just keep going, and you'll find your niche. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, but keep going because you'll find somebody. Like, it's all for you. Like, just whether you want to self-publish or you want to go out there, like, there's opportunities all around you. No matter where you are, whether you're in a bad home, a good home, there's a light somewhere. You're going to find it. There's going to be people that'll help you.
And for people who are curious about your books, where can people go to purchase your books and learn more about you, the author, the photographer, the VHS enthusiast?
You can find me on Amazon. You can find me in some local libraries like Cape Vincent. You can find me at the farmers markets in Chaumont mostly, but I'm also seen in Cape Vincent.
And what can people expect in the coming months for Cassidy Thomas?
Well, I'd like to be a little bit everywhere. I like to travel just a little bit further, have different ideas for books, whether it's my puppies or the chapter books. I just, as my book says, you have to do a little bit of, just do your own thing, dance by the sea.
Well, Cassidy, this has been so much fun. Folks at home, you know exactly where to go if you're curious about Cassidy or her books, or even if you want to learn more about her VHS collection. I don't know if that's on YouTube.
Yeah,
Have
a
you
little
taken
bit everything.
Are you going through a tour?
Yeah, I still got so many more tapes. I try to do a little bit of each, but if you're interested in old commercials, whether it's Watertown or there's even old Canadian commercials, you can find me as Sea Cucumber.
That's a fun name.
Yeah.
Well, Cassidy, we appreciate you coming to our studios today, and thank you so much for your time. This has been awesome.
This has been great. Thank you so much.